to see that there. Coming towards Pillbox, though, a little concerning. One half truck. I guess these guys are going to be rolling out and rolling in. I mean, this map, you have to understand, it is so hard. While it does look relatively flat, there are massive canals. I mean, this is one of them here. Here's another. Here's another there. You can see in blue, and you'll get stuck. There are some sneaky ways, and we've seen it in the past, recon vehicles, transport trucks going like a submarine, like a yellow submarine under the water to get around. But, you know, it can be a little dangerous if you mistime it. If you mess up, you know, you're going to be dead. Looks like we can see artillery on the top right side of the map here crashing down somewhere about here. I'm wondering if that is, yeah, that's probably targeting these infantry going towards Pillbox. Unfortunately, a little late on that one. Might have actually done some damage here to the 38th tank. Could also be Allied armor on the road. We're going to hop right into this one, and wow, look at the rollout here from the Allies. Really, really strong push out to point. They're here, and there's no... the Axis is nowhere. You can see Maynard is pushing. Is Maynard going to get a nice rocket off onto one of these trucks? Not yet. Looks like he's just going for some suppressive fire. He does have that rocket option. Here he goes. Going to whip it out. Come on. Oh, just a little short, Maynard. Very close. Going to go again. Does he have enough time to get it? Little Alex. No. Maynard misses. The truck deploys, however, in a very, very risky spot. Look at this aggressive push here from the Allies. I really like this one. 50% cap progress already going down on point, and the Axis team is in a very bad spot. You can see I don't see any squad leaders actually making it towards the midpoint. I think this one's in the bag here for the Allies. Really nice deploy there. It has to be said, it's a little easier for the Allies to deploy to Pillbox because they do have that direct route where the Axis have to go through the middle. Still, really good job. It's going to be a 3-2 here off the bat directly for the Allies. Just on a nice deployment. And you know what? That tank not being able to get here quickly, I think really hurt the Axis team. Now, Belos is the only squad leader I can see up. He's going to need to get that OP down quick. But, oh, no, sorry. Hold the phone. We got Joker up in the top there, too. So it's not over yet, actually. Not over yet by any means. Good positioning here from Joker on the eastern side, because that's very key for taking back this point. You need to get to the east, and you know, I don't know if I love the positioning here on the right side of your screen. You know, Madeline Farm is there, so undoubtedly there's going to be forces moving through the field, but it's just very hard to attack from the right here from Madeline Farm. So I think Joker and them are in a good spot. We'll see if they get any tank support coming down here. And I'm a little mystified why the second Corps squad on the left side of your screen is so kind of far off of the fight here. Looks like they're going to kind of bypass this attacking squad and push right into Madeline Farm. Anywho, that's 3-2 off the start here for Leonardo and the Allies. Good job. Oh, damn, that... There we go. Sorry about that. Good job from Leonardo to, you know, successfully brief his team and get a good deployment there. You can see that the little ants marching across the field to Madeline Farm here. Gonna be hard to hard push this like this. It's really up to if the Axis can get some bodies out here, get a little wide on their defense. And I think that's exactly what they're doing right now here. You can see Belos, you can see Zinti, this squad over here from FDC 116, going to be able to kind of put a stop to this push. A machine gunner can just bipod up at the end of this right here and rain absolute hell down this trench. Go on board with the squad, kind of fly right down through this one. Zinti's going to have a little shock and surprise when he gets past this tree, as there is a whole ton of allies over here. I don't think necessarily this fight is going to be won or lost on the trenches. It's very, like I said earlier, it's very hard to push from here. Oh, potatoes. Maynard stays up for one. Gonna get dropped right away by his rinker. You can see Upe here knows what's up. He's got a position with that machine gun ready to hit any Axis member that pushes the bend in the trench. We can also see artillery has finally come in here, neutralizing the flanking push from the core squad. Yeah, Fritten, Humpel, not in the best spot here. We'll see what Humpel can do, though. He looks like he's being a sneaky boy, pushing down the river. Wonder if he sees Super. I don't know. I think he does. Yeah. Or not. Regardless. Yeah, that core squad needs to be a little more mobile here. Get out of there. You are zeroed in by artillery. We're going to take a higher view here. Try and get an overview of the battlefield. Maybe check out the map. You can see both squads pushing kind of through the field. Now, I don't think these attacks are going to be very successful. We're going to look to like an airhead play. Maybe a flanking Gary here. Corpara. Maybe doing that right now. Look, he's coming around behind. He's going to be coming up behind Pillbox. I don't know what he's doing. He's got the supplies. He's the man with the plan. He's going to be seeding supplies. You can already see 2 supplies seeded on the backside here of Pillbox in very fortuitous places. I wonder if he's going to be going to forward battery next. Do that. And I wonder where the recon is. Very far away. So you can see Lionheart on the right side of your screen here. I wonder, you know, are they going to be trying to get around to put Gary's up or outposts up to build Gary's? Not too sure. Let's try and find these tanks here, because I would love to see a long-range tank battle. I think we can see one. See some shots going in there. Now on the back side, that is just going to be supply trucks dropping. Apologies. You have what looks like a recon tank over here. Is he already fried? Yeah, it looks like he's already been fried. So Stewart dead. Where are the tanks? Where are they at? Trying hard to find these guys for you. You can find the Axis ones fairly easily by checking the map. You can see there's a 2 mediums, the Panzer Force set up. Not too sure where the Allied tanks are. They're probably in a nice hold down position, honestly. Speaking of nice positions, look at Fritten here. Oh no, he's gonna trade. Fritten trades and goes down. He was in a really nice spot there. Was hoping to see a nice little kill spree. That didn't happen. You can actually see where the tanks are shooting, and it is super far back. Like there's one of these German Panzer IVs seems to think there's a Sherman somewhere in this area. Although I cannot for the life of me see where it is. Yeah, no, absolute no clue. Maybe just pre-firing to known spots. That's something that's pretty common, you know. Good experienced crews will know where the good spots are and will pre-fire towards them. We're gonna zoom over here just to make sure this isn't an airhead here. No, it's not. So it's gonna be Allied supplies dropping on the back side. Very hard to pick out those supply drops sometimes. It is very, very hard. We can see a Panzer IV below us here, shelling the known points. I mean, these crews are really good. So all of the crews in this game are very experienced, competitive Hell Let Loose players. They know the maps inside and out. They will often train for more time than they play in, testing different things out, looking at the good spots to hide on certain maps, especially for competitive games. You know, looking at any strategy to try and get ahead or above the other team. So what they're doing here is they might not even see something, but they know where the infantry is going to be. They know where the tanks are going to be, so they'll look for those blind fire shots if they don't have anything else to shoot at, just on the off chance that there is infantry or there is tanks there. We can also see cap progress coming up here for the Axis team. Now that core squad is persistence, if nothing. You can see they're pushing down a point. It looks like the Allies have had a little trouble here. You know, those tanks just hammering so hard onto this pillbox point. is just, you know, destroying, decimating infantry. And unfortunately for the Allies, they just don't have the tank presence there to knock that fire off. And so what you see here is just a slow march across the field with that tank support and the flanking actions here from Joker and the core squad, able to do some damage and actually make some cap progress. Now, I'm kind of surprised here that the middle defensive squad hasn't collapsed into this core attacking squad yet. That's somewhat surprising considering the good position they've been in for so long. We also have Para on the backside here. He's killed 1 or 2, marked out the 76. Now we can see that as we go on board with Para, we can see that, sorry, that's not a 76, that's a 75. We can see that allied tank coming to play, you know, very, you know, you can see he's in cover and defilate there, not wanting to expose his turret, wants to creep up, make sure he gets those marks onto the infantry or other tanks, and he can shell them from a safe space. Now Para pushing into point from the backside. This is going to be a huge play. If Para can get this Gary, I will lose my mind. So sneaky, so sneaky. Taking his time, you know, patience is a virtue. Not wanting to rush in, doesn't want to go down too quickly here. On the backside of Pillbox, about 200 meters away. Looking for any advantage he can take, looking for the spawns, the garrisons, the outposts. No threats behind him right now. The only threats are in front. Oh my god, Para drops 1. Looks for a second kill. He's got a threat on the left side with Luminator. Gonna have to watch out here. They have no idea. Para gets a second, a third kill. This is really dangerous. Garrison gets marked out here. Para's got contacts on the right and the left side. He's looking for Luminator here. Safely makes it into the bush. I don't think Luminator has a clue. Para is going crazy. Oh, all right. He made it out. I don't think nobody knows where he is. That's insane. That is crazy. Really, really nice play here from Para. I want to see him knife Luminator. Or Lumitor, sorry, Luminator, I don't know what I'm saying. Lumitor, get a knife, please. Go for the knife, let's go for the shovel, do it. Does Para even know? No. Para has no clue that Lumitor is there. He's gonna pop him right quick. Bombing run comes down. This might be Para's chance. Can Para get onto the Gary? Or is he gonna stay here and did that bombing run wipe it out? The bombing run did, wow. Really, really nice play here from Para. Wipes out the bombing run, wipes out the AT gun, and just like that, there's no respawns on the backside. OP goes down. What a play here from Para on the backside of this point. Almost single-handedly gets the intel, gets the kills, gets his OP down, and now his team's making cap progress. However, hold on, hold the phone. I thought that Gary went down. It must have. There must be an OP there instead. Oh, the OP goes down. And just like that, full squad's back in. Para does drop. Fritton's in though, and the OP is in a really good spot for that squad rotation. Just unfortunately there, the OP stays up after the bombing run. Damn. Good play though from the allied squad lead. Gonna have to watch out though. Luminola drops. Okay, 2 in. Para's in 2. Pars really needs to stay alive here. If that OP goes down, he's gonna be in a world of hurt. Gray looks like he can't Rambo out of this one. Par's pushing the OP now. It's a 2v1, 3v1 almost for the allied team. Second Gary goes up, and all that work from the bombing run undone like that. Nades coming out from Fritton. Par's got a good flank, drops 2, but he can't get into point. There's a tank suppressing Par from the backside. Oh, how unlucky. Par's going to be able to get shots off, though. He ends up dropping. OP gets crushed, and just like that, the Allies survive to fight another day. Sherman tank saving the day here for the Allies, and all that hard work gets undone. Can't get the OP in the end, and ladies and gents, that is why you place OPs near garrisons, because if the Gary goes down, the OP won't from the bombing run, and you can just respawn in and plop it back down. Good play there. It might have been enough though to stall enough time, to get enough time for more access to reinforce the point here. They're very close. There's still allies on the point. You know, that bombing run was used on the backside, so it didn't wipe the strong point of the allied defenders. But unfortunately for Para there in the core squad, just is so close, just couldn't get the OP at the end. I wonder if Para might have tossed a nade there too, just to get to confirm that if there's an OP in the area, it would go down. But hindsight, again, is 2020. Let's take a look at the map really quick. As the teams kind of reset the attack, you can see you got 501 ES Recon Squad and a light tank with... There's 5 people on the Arty right now. 3 in the light tank and 2 in the Recon Squad assaulting artillery. And honestly, that's what you need to do on Purple Heart Lane, because it is just a pain in the butt to take. Looks like a second Recon Squad might be going for a back Gary here. It's just not going to be very successful just because of the way the map goes. The pillbox is very far back in the sector, so it's going to be really hard to get a garrison here. I think this is just more for Doof Bridge than anything. But there are Axis on the strong point right now. If the Axis can get a garrison relatively close, possibly on the left side of this hedgerow here, they could really challenge the point with just numbers and respawns. I don't know if that's going to happen until another bombing run comes up though. And it looks like the trading going on in point is favoring the Allies' side. But still interesting to see. Now we do have some Axis flanking. Joker's trying to get back to his old position. Not working out so well. There you see the Allies have rotated. Yeah, Joker goes down too. So the Allies have rotated Ramses, Birkeles, and Battle Hut there. And they've taken up that position where Joker was using to flank. And I think that's a good job by the Allies there. You can see Godsend and Humpel Pumpel flanking down, trying to go after that back Gary again. I like that. However, the threat here is this Sherman. This is what undid all that great work from the core squad. And he's going to be an issue. Unless, I mean, like, look how super hauled down he is too. This is going to be peasy chill music and Raven instead of Burner Bars driving. But this tank is so hauled down here that the only way to hit him is if there's a flanking maneuver. And look how good he looks from this. Just imagine if it's another 1,000 meters behind. You have basically no chance of taking out this tank. And it looks like they have noticed Humpel Pumpel on the flank there. You can see scanning. Yeah. Unfortunately for Humpel, he has the eyes of the tiger on him, and he doesn't survive too long with that one. Godsend does make it though. He gets pretty close to the Gary here. Now, if Godsend can get a grenade out and make a push somehow under the nose of this Sherman, very much harder than it sounds. He might be able, like, it would be a Godsend play. Let's just say that. So he's gonna pop up, get one, push, and get immediately taken out by that Sherman. Yeah, Sherman in a really good spot to defend this Gary on the backside for the Allies. And man, I think it's gonna take like a bombing run plus like an airhead to crack open this nut. Bombing run, an airhead on the other side of, but you can see that the Allies have somewhat pushed out and are now just kind of intercepting any Axis members that push in through the field here. Very hard map to play on Purple Heart Lane. Let's rotate over to Madeline Farm because we can see here the Allies. Holy smokes, what is this, an airhead play or a back sneaky garrison? I would love to know. Regardless, this Tiger is in a little bit of hurt here. Callie John's going to be going for what, another rocket or a satchel? Looks like another rocket possibly onto the backside. Maybe trying to bait out the crew, make them think he has a satchel so the commander will get out and he can kill them. That would be a really nice play. Yeah, that's essentially all he's doing right now. He's just baiting. This is actually a really nice play here from Callie John. He's used his rockets already, but he's using the fear of the commander to force the tank to rotate and try to kill him here instead of doing something else. Now this is just a distraction play. Maybe he gets the commander to jump out and he can get a kill there, essentially making the tank a little less, oh my gosh. He's like, screw this, I just want to respawn for some more rockets, and he takes an 88 to the skull. Damn. That's all that's left. Rest in pepperonis, friend. He'll be back soon enough though, with more rockets. He decided that it wasn't worth his time to to keep playing with his food. He's going to respawn and take it himself. Lucky here for Rising Valhalla. In a really lucky spot. Gets out to repair. I don't know how much he's going to get before he gets taken out. Rude sees Rising. Going to get the shot. That's important here. Only 2 members left of this tank are alive. Their situational awareness is essentially only where the front of the tank is looking and where the turret is. There's a huge blind spot now that was being covered by that commander that is no longer there. That is going to allow ATs, especially with satchels, to be able to get up beneath the tank and behind the tank and put those satchels down without knowledge from the tank commander. Really nice play there by Rude. Really dangerous play by the commander of that Tiger. However, there is reinforcements on the way from the Axis team. You can see here, Ghost Geist coming back to help out his brethren. Defender's doing a good job to hold this push. Hulsensep. Not too sure. Who is going to win today? Norddeutscher Junge. I'd say, I don't know. I think the Axis have what it takes to win. They have the X factor. You saw that core squad on point doing very well. But Allies are putting pressure on. We are actually seeing some cap progress from both sides now in the form of a cap race. I don't know what is going to happen. You can see mid is getting capped faster. Mid on the left side, pillbox. Madeline Farm on the right, about 25% to about 3, and it is dropping. So Axis doing a good job here. I just don't see the numbers to finish this cap, honestly. They have the strong point. That's what's key here. But a reinforce from the allied team could do a lot of harm and put this, stop this in his tracks. You can see this garrison from core here. What a crazy Gary this is. Just absolute insanity. Rockets flying, trying to snipe this one out. Outposts go up too. I love this though. This is balls to the wall, and it actually lets the infantry on the right side of your screen push in. It could go to anyone. Respawns come in here. Oh, it is going to be a grind fest from this position. You can see Black Shooter on the left side of your screen. He's just going to be racking up the kills. Cha-ching, cha-ching on that machine gun. Absolute easy mode there. Sinte is very scared right now. He's got 3 or 4 pushing him. OP's going to go down. How many kills can he get? None. No kills for him. Free garrison there. You know, hey, good try. Why not, right? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can see Airhead coming down too. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I wonder if there's going to be a bombing run to follow up with this. I would love to see a bombing run right here. All the Axis need to do is to get to this Airhead and defend it. I don't see the bodies right here. The Airhead's a little too close. Sergio needs to get up there really quick and try to push past the Airhead position and get some kills here. Absolute must. Battle for the Airhead. Who's going to win? Battle Hut or Sergio? From 501. Battle Hut's in a really good spot to kill anybody that comes off of this. He is crawling towards the Airhead, gets taken out by Sergio. Big kill there from Sergio. Where's the rockets? Where are the grenades onto this Airhead? Super has a rocket. I just don't know if he's going to be able to get a shot off. Come on, Super. Can you get the shot? Sergio, I don't think Sergio has a look. Yes, there he goes. Sergio takes him out. Airhead is up. And honestly, we could see a huge spawn wave. There it is. Spawn wave comes in on point off the Airhead. Absolute crazy Airhead works out here for the Axis, but they still aren't making cap progress. The reinforce goes down for the Allies, and it's working right now. Axis need to get kills, need to push off this Airhead and secure this strong point. Otherwise, they're not going to cap this point, regardless of how many people spawn in. Airhead's still there. I would love to see a Gary go down too, but it's so hard right now. Axis members dying, not getting the kills they need, not getting the respawns they need here on this point. And just like that, I think the Allies are going to win this one over on Madeline. Yeah, not getting the respawns. Reinforce comes down. Nobody's left over here on Madeline in the strong point. Yeah, and the Allies pulled a good one here. Axis didn't commit to that Airhead. I think it could have gone a lot differently if the Axis committed to it. I mean, they were in it anyways. They might have committed all their bodies to that spawn and at least gone for the cap race. Doesn't go their way though. Allies going to go up 4-1 on this one. Damn, I was really rooting for that Airhead to to work there. Unfortunately, just came a little too late, you know, not enough time to really get that full respawn wave. And you know what? They were already losing the backside anyways. So just good play here overall from the Allies team, able to really kind of take control of this game. We'll see if Axis can come back into it. It should be a little easier to take back Madeline. You can see already cap progress has started. Okay, so that's a good thing. A little easier. Okay, let's be honest. It's a lot easier to take back Madeline Farm. Look at all the foliage. Look at all the trenches. There's so many ways back into the point compared to the midpoint that it should be a lot easier. So I see them doing that, getting back into this one now. If the Allies can drop an airhead of their own and use a bombing run, I mean, that would be huge. You can see respawns coming in for the Allied team. Getting kills here. Need some more kills if the Allies want to hold on to this one, though. Axis are about 30% coming back on this one. The Allies do have an airhead, though. So they could go, you know, full bore here. Drop an airhead on the backside of Madeline Farm. And then use a bombing run to clear the rest of this Axis force off the other side of the river. And see if they can't hold here 4-1. And then just reset, get your timers back, and wait for that those timer cooldown resets to come in to then attack the last point and try and 5-0 this. There's the respawn wave. Oh, I love to see it. Garrison's already down. No airhead needed. And you know what? I think the Allies have got this with these numbers. Axis used their airhead. They apparently don't have a bombing run either. Otherwise, the Allied side of this river would be carpet bombed right here. And you know what? The Allies have the numbers right now. They were able to successfully redeploy their backline. They don't need them on the midpoint anymore. They're good here. And just like that, I think that's going to be the end of cap progress. You can see... Oh, hold the phone here. What is this? This is only supplies, I believe. Yeah, only supplies. Only supplies, not an airhead. It'd be awesome to see an airhead on the last point, though. That would be super spicy. Just a quick airhead, like right after you cap, to try and put the game to rest. I'd love to see it. Wonder if the Allied tanks can pull up here. Trying to reinforce this infantry. Looks like the infantry did enough of a job to stop the cap. You can see on the north side here, Kale is the only one left. No squad leads except for Para. Excuse me, my beard's sticking on my nose there a little bit. Para's pushing in with his squad. Now he does have, you can see the OP's on the right side of the screen here. I can't point on the screen. My arms just disappeared. But still, it's going to be hard. Look at the numbers for the Allied team here. They have majority numbers. Ooh, bombing run coming in. Ooh, a little bit of a whiff on that bombing run. Gets one kill, I believe. No one else. Axis are still in this one. They're just missing kind of that extra squad. And actually, Calijohn's making a play right now. Calijohn pushing for this OP. Gonna actually come behind the core squad, take out one. Looking for a second there. Can he get Godsend? Yes, he can. Calijohn with the plays. Gonna be looking to crush this OP from core here and shut down half of the attack from this Axis side. I don't see the OP. There it is. Come on. Oh no, respawn comes in though. Calijohn just a little slow. Snipes two with the AT. Gets the OP still. However, Para does respawn. So the opportunity to replace that OP is still in play here. Unfortunately for Calijohn there, just a little slow in pushing down that hedgerow to get the OP. Para's going to be tossing some smokes. Hopefully he gets that OP back up again. There you go. Good play from the core squad lead here. Core versus core. Zim's in a 1v5 versus his compatriots, but he has a really nice bushwookie spot here on top. Fortunately, Godsend picks him off and Karabar too. So yeah, I mean, Axis are back into this one, at least for the point of Madeline Farm. You can see they've taken back both hedgerows on the north and south. Allies having a respawn on the opposite side of the river here. Now, if this core squad can only get to the river and maybe get some of these kills, they might be able to do something here. With nades flying, though, it's harder. It's easier said than done. Let's just say that. Yep. Ooh, airhead alert. Going off. Oh, it wasn't an airhead. It's just supplies. Oh, man, I got so excited there. I got so excited. You can see the attack from the Allies kicking off right now with Vadi and Anonymous from 2FJG. Maynard and John Sino Man also from BST2501, Maynard's from 116th. Vadi is, I can honestly say this, probably one of the best recon players in Hello Luz. Let's go on board with him and see how he plays this one out. Oh, nice. Wins that trade. 1v1 he didn't see. Killer first. He's gonna patch. Unfortunately, he gets shot by Geist there. We'll check out his respawn though, because I want to follow him a little bit. He's a very, very, very skilled recon player, that's for sure. Go on his partner now, see what he's doing. Anonymous with the sniper rifle here on recon. Gonna be looking to support his friend on the backside of this last point. Crossroads. Uh-oh. Taking a contact through spawn. FSG just spawns in here. Don't think Anonymous knows where he is. He's getting peeked from the right side, not the left. Misses first shots from both sides there. I think, oh, FSG's gonna have to watch out because Vadi's gonna clap him as soon as he comes over the hedgerow there. Let's go back on board with Vadi, see what he's got. He did get 1 or 2 kills the first time we were with him there. You can see on the top, cap progress is going down for, oh, I said going down, it's going up again. If it gets to 30, I think we'll go back to Madeline Farm to see how the Axis are pushing that one. Yeah, I can't see, oh. Winning that trade, Vadi, again, wins another trade where he doesn't shoot first. He got shot at twice, and he was the third shot, and he put the Axis member down with 1 shot. Nice play there. Cap progress stopped at about 30, but climbing. Oh my god, as soon as I get off of him, it stops again. We're going to go back to Madeline Farm here and see what's going on. You can see the squads of Core and that squad that was flanking from the north have pushed in now and kind of created a wedge between the allied lines here. Kale's getting really close onto point. Kale's also a really good player in Hell Let Loose. Getting 1, looking for more kills. Zim trying to tag Kale there, not gonna happen. STG 44, very strong. Oh, Zim gonna put Kale down in the river there and get taken out himself. T90's in a really good spot to stop any reinforcements coming out. Where are the nades here? I would love to see just some nice Kobe's from downtown onto this point. That would be absolutely amazing. There's one, just not far enough, getting a few kills here. Allies doing enough for now to hold on to this point, but look how static, look how compact this defense is. This isn't going to work forever. One gun run through this point here is going to get more kills than I think a gun run ever has in Hell Let Loose. We can see Zim's actually pushing out. Unfortunately here for the Axis team, they just weren't using enough force, enough tempo on the attack to make it stick there. They get kind of complacent. You know, you saw a few people camping. I don't mind if an MG camps for a few seconds there, but when you get 2 or 3 people in that camping mentality, you're not forcing the issue and pushing onto the point. You're not getting those timings you need to get onto and attack the garrison between spawn waves. Hopefully this time it does work here for the Allies. You can see core spawn wave coming in. We'll see if they can push this point this time. Only 3 or 4 guys on the backside. They need to push. You can see Sergio, T90, Gray, Alfred, Good Evil, Humple Pumple, all camping right now. They need to push. They need to smoke and push. Alfred's going to push in. Taking some shots from the left side. He makes it. Oh, but drops in the last second. Nobody else pushed with him. Here's the problem. If 1 or 2 guys push and they're tossing nades in the backside, someone's going to make it. It's going to happen. Or a satchel, like a satchel on that back wall there. Oh my god, the kills. Regardless here, enough being done right now on the Axis side to take this point back. Oh, there goes the satchel, and there's the kill. That's what I wanted to see. Satchel goes down and murders everybody, including the garrison. Oh, I wish I knew who placed that. Was that Kale there in the river, right as we talked about it? I don't know, man, but that's exactly what needed to happen. That's what the doctor ordered. 90% on the cap. Can the Axis make it stick? I don't know. There's a garrison on the backside that's about to go down here. It's so close. 99% they can do it. Garrison on the back goes down. Axis take back the point. Madeline Farm. Oh my gosh. They're in a lot of trouble here, though. Axis need to defend and hold against the rest of the infantry that's behind them. Otherwise, they're going to lose it right away. Anyways, 3-2 again for the Allied team. Axis crawling back into this game with an amazing satchel. Gotta find out who placed that satchel, because that was just absolutely amazing here on this Greyhound Night. What a play. Exactly what the doctor ordered. We were waiting for that for so long. Like, you just need to just get there and place the satchel, and you're going to kill everyone, including the Gary. However, like we said, going to be hard to hold on to it when your entire back line is run over by allies. Maynard taking a shot at the Gary there. Looks like it's stuck. Maynard taking out the Gary from downtown. No Gary left on point. Cap progress ensuing. Right now, the commander needs to put a bombing run and an airhead right on the other side here. He needs to put a bombing run straight up and down. Doesn't matter if he kills his friendlies. That airhead needs to land right now. And the guys that are north of the, or east of the point here need to get on point. The 501ES squad, you need to get over here, boys, because this point is going to go straight back into the hands of the allies. You can see squad leaders spawning in. There is a garrison up here. Look at that. Look at how many squad leaders come in. That is exactly what the Axis need to do here. They need to get OPs closer, though. The OPs need to be way, way closer. This tank here needs to get, if he can. Oh, he runs over Maynard. That was great. Runs over Maynard there. Needs to do more to kill the forces on point if he can. But I mean, allies doing a good job here, taking back the point. All that hard work by the Axis undone in a matter of minutes here. I'm just kind of feeling for them. Not able to get back into the point. Where's the bombing run? I'm wondering that. We haven't seen a bombing run yet. Able to displace the remaining infantry off the point here from Madeline Farm. And it's all essentially all up to Para's squad, Falcon, Juanito, Sergio. If there's a reinforce, it needs to be dropped if they want to save this one, because I think it's going to go back to 4-1 here as soon as it happened. Now, Sergio is in the strong point, but just one guy's not going to be enough. No, it is going to go back to 4-1 here. Greyhound Night. Hope is short-lived for the Axis team. A little cap progress also right after capping. You can see it's contested, and a lot of members of this allied team running straight for Crossroads. There's the bombing run. Oh, way too late on that bombing run, and it really doesn't get anybody. All the members of the allies that were there have just now started running to the last point. So 4-1 on the day, and we're also going to probably see some cap progress here from the allies if the Axis don't regroup quickly and get some respawns. That's exactly what's needed right now. Tank coming back to try and help. 501ES Panzer IV. Nice positioning from the P4 here, able to intercept those reinforcements. And damn, just like that, there's more cap progress for the Axis. What is going on here? And it's the cap progress is just 3 guys too. No squad lead, just 3 guys. Wow. I don't think this will last too long unless the garrison has been taken out already. Good play nonetheless. It's going to stall. It's going to stall the allied advance and not enable the allies to commit to an attack and go for the 5-0 right now. The allies need to respawn right now to answer this. Even though it's only 3, it's still going to stall here. And unfortunately not a squad lead. If only a squad lead could have made it there. There could have been squad rotations and you could have had triple the numbers. And yeah, as they die, it looks like that is going to be it for the attack. Just a little stall. Still a good play from 501ES. And if I'm Juanito or Asher, I'm going to hide. Just hide for as long as I possibly can on point. Hide and force that cap, because as soon as less than your equal goes off point, it's going to start capping again, and that's going to force a retreat. We can see also a Tiger was in on that one, rolling into Madeline Farm. Looking to do some damage there. Does enough to at least stall the attack onto Ingoof Crossroads for a little bit. We can see Vatty's still up over here though. Let's go on board with Vatty and see what he's got. Remember, he's right outside of Gary, an enemy Gary, and he has mines out on it too. Oof. Those weren't his mines though. Good mine placement here from the Axis team. Vatty falls for that one, unfortunately. Gets taken out. Forgot. Vadi's playing on the allies, though. We got a member of core here on the backside too, looking to follow up on this play. Unfortunately, not checking his corners. Just like that, though. Threat averted for the time being. You can see Vadi's outpost over here with Anonymous. Anonymous? Moose? It's Canadian. I'll give him the Canadian version of his name. How about that? I want to see if Vadi can push back in and maybe take the Gary, though, on the back. That would be a huge play here for the allied team. Now, if the defending squad lead, or sorry, engineer, knows about that, that would be interesting to see if he puts up some more AP mines, because how annoying it is to get hit with multiple AP mines. It is more than annoying, I think. So he's deciding, what is he going for? Nades? Gonna try to vault? Or just proxy? What are you thinking right now, Vadi? What are you gonna go for? Oh, he's gonna get shot in the back there. Was Mad Max shooting him through the wall? That was a little weird. Not gonna lie. How are these guys getting dropped here? Oh, it's Hulsensep in the second floor over here with the nasty peek. Good defense here from the engineer. He's the one with the AP mines. He's the one with the plan. Vadi's going to be going for those, going for the nodes right now, though. Hulsensep has no view on that. And here comes the attack from core. Vadi's got to watch out, though. AP mine there. Could that be the bane of his existence again? No, Hulsensep protects that mine. And doing a very good job, it must be said, on the backside of defending. You know, it's 1v6 right now. Or 2v5 or 6. Altair, though. Ooh, FSG getting the kill on that one. Very nice kill there from FSG. That's going to allow... no satchel goes down, unfortunately. I think Fabster might be going for the... going for the satchel? Is he? No, not yet. Maybe going for some nades. It's looking bad, though, as Hulsensep goes down. And just like that, you know, only FSG is the only one alive here. Now, I like the rotation from FSG and Mad Max to defend this garrison on the backside. It's a good play. Vadi looks like he's going to rotate too. I don't know if any other AP mines were placed. No, it doesn't look like it. AP mines get cleared out. Or no, there's one. Uh-oh, Vadi, no. Oh, avoids one. There we go. Avoids one AP mine. I think he's clear now to the Gary. Respawns incoming. There's the respawn. Vadi drops one, drops two, gets dropped himself. Alex able to pull up his gun and defend the garrison. Wow, that was really close. Really close. Altair sneaking in too. Wonder if he's going to be victimized by this AP mine. Yep. Boom. Altair blown into pieces there. And the garrison stands. Really good defensive play here from the dead. You can see Panzer Lukes is coming in too. However, Calijon getting the shot off first. Burzum going to be a 1v1 here to try and protect his tank. And Burzum does take out Calijon there. And Maynard drops too. Really, really quick defense here from the Lux. And just, I wish maybe, I don't know if maybe he could have dropped some AP mines when he's pushing there. Maybe be a little faster onto that Gary and try and rush it and just duck dive down and take it out instead of kind of waiting for those respawns. Because he, you know, the first two do drop on that, but Vadi just couldn't get the third. And now, look, we got a Panzer IV, we got a Lux, we got 3-4 guys. The threat is clear and present, and the Axis have responded very strongly to that. Just unfortunately no spawns with the satchel, because the satchel on the other side of the wall would have wiped that out. No rushing it, you know. I guess there's the worry of AP mines, obviously, by the ones that were placed, but I feel like that could have been taken out. Well, still might be. You can see push coming here from Altair, probably having a satchel in his inventory. However, as that's happening here, there is nobody on the backside. Too many forces committed to attacking here, and look at this. This is going to be a 3-2 again. I don't see anything other than like the most insane lucky bombing run with followed up by like an airhead defensively here with a reinforce and like a redeploy from Ari's squad coming in at the same time. You need like 3 or 4 things to happen, but the bombing run's not even started. I don't see the airhead anywhere. And it looks like this is going to be 3-2 again on Greyhound Night. You know, Vaslov spawns in, only one on, no squad rotations from Ari's squad just yet. Not going to be in time enough. And also, wait, what's down here? What do we have down here? Oh, so machine gunner, so respawns on the backside. Uh-oh, the Greyhound gets stuck and dies? Oh, remember how we touched on at the start of this cast, boys and girls, how you can get stuck and die? And also touching on the bombing run, might be a little too late. 4 or 5 drop. Not enough to save the point though, just misses the core of core. Let loose here's 1/16th. And just like that, it's going to be 3-2 again. Same situation as last time though. The Axis are utterly surrounded. They haven't secured their back line. And as soon as this gets capped, it might be recapped again by the Allies. We'll see here. Don't know for sure. Only one way to find out is to wait and see. You can see Kale and Core. They're going to have the fight of their lives right here if they want to hold on to this one. Reinforcements are coming in from the right side of your screen, but I don't know. They're not close enough. And no squad leaders, crucially. Sergio's the closest squad leader, and he's a couple hundred meters away. It's going to take at least a minute or two for him to get over here. And there is fire on the backside, too, from machine gunners, and not a lot of trench or concealment to get over here. So, I mean, it's up to these 4 to hold. No squad leaders. I don't see any outposts for respawns. Let's see if they can hold kill drops. Trades with Flaxy in there. It's a 3v. Oh, there we go. Ramses drops 2. Okay, not too bad here. On point. Tank takes out 1 of the Axis defenders. They're holding for now. If the Axis have an airhead and go balls to the wall right now, they might be able to do something crazy. But unfortunately, only Godsend's left on point, and it's a 4v, 5v2 near point, let's say. 5-6 in sector. Sergio does make it a little closer now. However, oh my god, that tank is deadly on the backside. Is that a tank or is that an AT gun? That might just be an AT gun here. Yeah, it is. So AT gun from the Allies doing work right now, picking off, pinpoint picking off, excuse the Harry Potter shell loading there, picking off Axis as they try to reinforce the point. And you know what? I don't see the Axis being able to pull this one off. I mean, Sergio's there with his squad, but they're kind of off to the side here. They still have to fight through a few. FSG does not make it. He drops. 50% cap progress. However, a challenger has appeared in the form of everybody and their mother from the Axis team pushing from the east side here. I can see 3 squad leads, 2 that are fairly close. Joker, Alex, Belos also. So that's 3 squads. So you have to multiply, when you see a squad lead, you usually multiply by 6 within a minute, because squad rotations, you can get a full squad in there and respawning fairly fast. Do you go for the reinforce here if it's available? Do you need it? I don't know. That's a tough call. They're not quite on point yet. They're very close. In sector at least, but still losing cap progress. So reinforce might save the point. Right here. But those forces on the east need to quickly get to point. Get smokes out. Let's go. Get bodies down. It's going to be really close here. Alex is on point. I don't know if there are enough bodies right now. I think this is just going to flip right back to Allies. Wow. Wow. What a crazy Greyhound Night here. Oh my gosh. And the Axis are doing it. Temporarily stopping cap progress, getting me excited. Oh, it's so close. No, it flips right away. Wow. And cap progress has started on a critical sector. That is crazy. It is crazy how they cap considering those bodies so close to point. Capping right back here for the Axis. And it's turning into a cap race here for the last point. On Greyhound Night, cap race coming in. Supplies dropping for both teams. Who's going to win this one? The only one defending right now for the Axis is God Evil. There's no one else back there, and he's dead. Allies are winning this cap race 4-1 right now. Going to be 5-0 unless the Axis have something up their sleeve right here. Wow, what an ending, what a treat we've been given right here on Greyhound Night. Who's gonna win in the chat? Let's see some predictions, guys. Who's gonna win this one? Is Axis gonna hold out and go back 4-1? Or is Allies gonna 5-0 on this one? Actually, Axis 3-2. Respawns come in on the right side of your screen from Zrinker, Sergio, John V, Alex, 3 squadlies right there. There's the opportunity for those OPs. Let's rotate over to see here, because right now it looks like it's so close. It's neck and neck. It's even, actually. It's even right now. Can Alex get some kills here? Crucial kills onto Vadi, Hannibal, and Maynard. No, another body drops here for the Axis team. And the Axis, with that respawn, is winning the cap race. Cap progress going down for the Allies. And just like that, they have taken Madeline Farm and look to go back into this game 3-2. Wow. So close today on Greyhound Night. Oh my gosh. Huge smile on my face. Absolutely loving every moment of this one. Nice cap race at the end there, but the Axis do enough. They got smoke on the point. They've got supporting Artie on the point. They've got the bodies on the point. And it looks like they're going to be able to take this one back, recover their HQ, critical sector. And now what do they have on the attack? Do they have a bombing run up? Do they have an airhead up? Oh, hold the phone. Cap progress stopped momentarily. Still going in their direction though. And it is going to be 3-2 again, 2-3. Axis taking that Madeline Farm back. Where the... Oh! Hold the phone though. No, it stopped. Artie has done enough to stop the cap progress. So close and falling now. Respawn comes in and we're at 80%. With one good Artie strike, it could stop the cap progress. However, both sides are putting in good Artie. You can see it's so close on either side. Now, where are the Allies though? That's the real question. They're not very close anymore. They've been wiped off the back of their point with that Artie. And every time an Artie land hits on point, it goes back and forth. The respawns come in for the Allies. That's big. But with Godsend and Joker on the backside, are they going to be able to make it back to point? I don't know. I think with the defilade and the cover and concealment, they might just be able to. Respawns coming in from both points though, and artillery, like we said at the start of the game, it's, you know, Madeline Farm isn't as bad as some of the other points, but it's still strong for Artie. You can see how the bodies drop. Now finally, cap progress coming back the way of the Axis. One good shell though. One good shell ends this. And you can see on the right side of your screen, look at all those orange bodies coming to sandwich this Axis point. Now, can they make this back? Can they get this back to 3-2? Not for now. It's stalled again at 80%. Wow. Okay. What can the Axis do to take this one back? They can push off point. They can get the respawns and push off. Hold the strong point and clear out the sector beside the strong point. That's what they need to do. They need to be wide, but look at that Artie absolutely devastating onto point here. Cap progress stalled for the 10th time, it feels like. And now, here's where the danger comes in. You have Ari pushing in. On the right side of your screen, you have Beer Achilles, Marania, Maran, Ion, Zim, Vaslav, Smoker, Rude, all pushing in right now. And, you know, there is cap progress again at that critical sector. Oh, man, this is going to come down to the wire here. Absolutely. So close at the end. Let's get you a wide view so you can see what's going on the backside. And again, it's looking very, very shaky. Even though the Axis have more cap progress already than the Allies, look at how many orange bodies are on that backside. Only 2 there for the Axis team. They need to decide now which point they're contesting right now. Respawn still coming in. Axis securing their backline. Every respawn wave. It is so tight today. It is so tight. I cannot believe this. Who wins? Who wins here? I mean, it looks very, very rough on the backside. Look at those respawns coming in Crossroads. Only 1 left near the point right now. As the respawns come in, though, you can see how the cap progress stalls. I think it's going to go back to a 4-1 here because you can see, look how close the Allies are having to fall back and kind of clear out the backside of the Axis team. And it's in rather odd fashion. The Axis is attacking from the Allies side this way, and the Allies are attacking from the Axis side on this side. You can't make this stuff up. Crazy here from Greyhound Night, but the Allies are looking very strong, trying to take back the point, and I think they're going to be able to do it here. Yeah, 32 minutes to go. They're not only looking strong on their Madeline farm, but they're looking very strong on the fifth point too. And they've got almost a secure defense around that strong point. You can see them here. It's going to be hard for this Axis team to get back into this one. They need to get these kills on point right now. Machine guns bipoded though are very hard to push into, as one member of the Axis finds out really quickly there. And there it is. Cap progress stalled, deleted on Madeline Farm, and about 30% of cap progress here on Crossroads. Now, what do the Axis have left in the tank on this one? Do they have enough to get back into 4-1? Or are they going to be 5-0? Are there any garrisons or airheads possibly to be dropped here close proximity to point for the Allies to secure this victory? 31 minutes to go. Don't want to say it's over yet, but it's not looking very good for the Axis team here. Leonator looking as commander to close this one out. Lux, though, pushes on to point. Could be trouble. Actually pushing straight past point here, looking to stop any reinforcements coming in from the Allies. Zim's going to have the unfortunate time of running straight into it. Oh, Judge Babster too. Okay, so that is just kind of broken. That's broken. That's an HE round that landed at Judge Babster's feet there. Garrison spotted out though. Ooh, beelining it for the Garrison. Deletus goes the Garrison. Good play. I'm a little shocked that the Panzer, the Lux, isn't able to get some kills with that round. That, like, at your feet and it doesn't get the kill. The explosion radius for it is so small. I kind of just feel bad as that arty round takes out the commander there for the Allies. Good play there, taking out the Garrison. However, we're still at like 30-40% cap progress. Not enough being done here from the Axis team to get back onto their strong point. And right now it's looking like this might be a 5-0 here for the Allies and Leonator. With the smug cat picture coming in, recruit, I believe. No, not a recruit. Cobra's a recruit for 116th. Leonator's a straight G. Yeah, Allies. I mean, Axis need a bombing run and a defensive airhead right now if they want to save this one. If they have a reinforce, I mean, they just don't look like they're in a position to do anything here. You get like a recon vehicle, maybe heat it into point and deploy like all the infantry from it. Use it to close the gap and deploy. We saw that Lux. I don't know if he got taken out. He did eat one rocket to the rear. But 80, 70, 80% here climbing for the Allies. Looking to close this one out. Greyhound Night. There's the bombing run. Finally, one drops. And that's it. Only one drops there. It's so hard to land those bombing runs. I'd love to see like a sector artillery almost, like a circle, kind of like the Katusha is. That would be really strong. Okay. Katusha's pretty strong by itself. But that would enable, you know, commanders to clear strong points. Might be considered a little too OP. Definitely artillery these days requires the commander to have that intel of exactly where the infantry is. And also buildings are so strong, made of stellinium, not able to be penetrated really by the arty. The arty would have to land directly inside the building to get the kills. However, kills enough people with that arty strike to tilt the scales a little bit and get the Allies to hunker down. Now, respawns do come into the OP on point. Nice nade, kills 4 or 5. Absolutely beautiful nade there from the Axis team. Getting the kills they need. Push comes in on two fronts, from the right and from below the screen. And just like that, the Axis clear off the strong point. Wow, who'd have thunk? Even though that bombing run wasn't very effective, it put the heads down for the Allies for long enough for the Axis team to close the gap. Good job with the nades. We'll see if Holsensep gets a satchel out, maybe to clear out, or can close the gap to clear out this OP. He's close now. He just needs to push. Let's go on board with him. Holsen. Let's see what you got, buddy. He's so close to this OP right now. Is it down yet? Oh, looks like it is. Okay, cool. OP goes down on point. 4-1 stays the game for now. And with 26 minutes to go, Greyhound Night, the Axis team pull a trap card out of their deck and manage to take it back. I mean, not a bad play at all. Now, what do they have going forward? Can they get back into this one? Could they potentially win this one? They're going to need to be really careful. I mean, no bombing run. It's being used. They have an airhead potentially. I believe they might have a reinforce because I haven't seen that cap stop immediately on either of their points. I could have missed it though. I would love to have like a little overview of when you're in mid cam, which command things have been used. That would be super useful. Yeah, I don't see them challenging just yet. They're very defensive. You can see their posture is super defensive here. The only ones in the attack right now are Core. Now, Core Squad is super dangerous. However, they're getting hammered by Artie and a tank and infantry. So it's kind of 3-1 right now. And yeah, that Core Squad is just deleted from the map. Now, you know, an airhead play, no bombing run. So maybe Fritten can get an airhead play out right here. If a full squad could sneak onto point, they could potentially drop an airhead. And maybe by the good grace of Britain, he could defend it. We see a bomb, an explosion, something blowing up on the north side here, or sorry, east side. That's just going to be a supply truck. No worries on that one. Axis recon super far off point. You saw them when we flew out there. Not anywhere near the point here. But it has to be said, Axis team doing a pretty good job to recover their point. They're still like pushed fairly far back into their zone. Submarine warfare. Yeah, commenting on the Greyhound that was stuck. You can bypass a lot of those canals. You just have to be super careful with it and try it out on like an empty server first. I've seen Pumas do it. I've seen trans trucks do it. You got to go in at an angle on some of them because they're a little steep on the way in and the way out, especially if your vehicle bottoms out. So if you go in on an angle on a 45 instead of a 90, you'll hit the wheel first. That's the first thing it'll hit when you go into the trench. Whereas if you go straight on, you know, you'll just dig in with the front. But if you go on a 90, that wheel will dig and you'll just kind of bounce around. And same thing when you're going out of it. If you hit a 45 on it, that wheel will dig in and allow that momentum to continue. Whereas if you just dig in the nose at a 90 degree. Yeah, 4-1 still. What do you guys think is going to win this one? Do you think the Axis can come back into this one? It's not looking too good. I mean, they don't have their bombing run anymore. They'll have it once before the end of the game. I wonder if this is a P4 right here, rolling up. That's a dead P4. That's what it is. Allies kind of trying to force the issue. Not really any super intense tactics going on right now. Let's take a moment to look at the map here. Kind of both teams just kind of clashing into each other right now. Look at all these great supply drops for these back garrisons. Oh, got some supplies in the river here. Just unfortunately, iPony's the only one making it there. No squad leads able to get down to Madeline Farm. I'm kind of surprised at that. You know, we have Para here. That might be what he's trying to do. Although it has to be said, iPony is like ninjaing this right now. And he's going to be discovered. So iPony ninjaing that, looking to get onto point. If iPony was a core squad right now, and that there was a garrison that went up, I might be worried if I'm allies, but yeah, both teams kind of just doing the old march across the map towards each other right now. Axis doing what they can to defend. Not really a straight defensive line coming out. It's all right, but I mean, you can see on the southeast side of it, Hannibal's penetrated here. He's going to have an OP up on this hedge. Gecko's there, Vazlov's there. Definitely not solid. If I was the Axis, I want to secure this hedgerow, get some machine gunners out looking, especially get one on the roof here of this building, if possible, and try and form up a line, and then see if my recon guys and my squad leads can't get behind and get some supplies down for Gary. iPony all by himself. My Little Pony. What's he gonna do, Rambo, everybody? I mean, I want to see it. I want to see him get his knife out and just start killing. Can hear some incoming fire. I think the allies are trying to blind fire him. Might be what's going on. I would love to see him go on a satchel spree. Satchel spree? No, a shovel spree right now and get a bunch of kills. Shovels are amazing. Knives are amazing at getting kills because instead of the reporting of your gun, all the other team hears is them yelling in their ear about how they just got knifed. So you have you know there's a threat, but you don't know where it's coming from. So even if you just knife the first guy and get your gun out, there's a really good chance you can get a few kills because first of all, they don't hear where you're shooting from. And second of all, they have their annoying teammate yelling in their ear, yelling, "Oh my God, I just got knifed. Look at me. Look, watch out. What's going on here?" So it just gives you that edge and opportunity to get a few more kills on this one. You can see iPony misses his shot there on Flaxy and gets it again. It's going to be MG versus MG here. Who wins? MG42 does win. Nice there. Pony getting a few kills. Really poking the hornet's nest though now because everybody and their mother is looking up here at him. He's living up to his name, Ponin. Unless he was referencing like My Little Pony. I don't know, honestly. You have to DM me there after the match, buddy. All right, gets a few kills here. Let's see if he can continue the trend in single-handedly. He does. That's his third or fourth kill. iPony going crazy with the MG42 here. He's gonna have to watch out. Machinavia on the roof. Spots him out. Machinavia playing like the roof. Just camping up there, waiting. Patience pays off in the end, gets the kill. iPony gets 4 or 5 kills though. Clears pretty much everyone off the point. Except for 2. Like what Ramses and Trebedez are doing though, stopping this core squad from getting down to their supplies. Let's take a quick look at the map again. Yeah, supplies are still up, so it looks like those are hidden well in the bush here. Now this is going to be the Axis attack here. They eliminate 1. Looking for more. Let's get close in and give you guys kind of like a play-by-play overview of this core attack. OP goes up. Threats on the left side. You can see Cliff there with the MG looking back into this squad. Now this is the big danger here. Core needs to get low inside the canal to push. They're getting kills here. There comes the shots out from the left side. Cliff using his MG to try and pick off Joker and Velos. Fritten doing well, gets 2 kills. Pushing some more up. Godson's going to need to clear out Trebedez here if this push is going to continue. You can see we're right on top of the supplies here. Godson right in front of Trebedez. Runs right by him. They're right beside each other. What? They're back to back? No way. What is going on? Guys, turn around. You're right beside each other. Godson, hello. Oh my God. He walks right by Trebedez. What in the world is going on? That is ridiculous. That is Pumpo is gonna be like, bro, what is going on? Gary goes up from Joker. Joker has no idea Trebedez is here. Joker gets immediately dropped, and now he is yelling at Godsend like, what? Are you blind? Yeah, maybe a little bit there. Godsend pushing in with Hoomple Pumple. You can see here also coming into play. Man, that is very interesting. Very interesting play here from the boys. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Can they keep the push up? It looks like they're doing a pretty good job of it though. Godson taking out one more. Fritten pushing 2. Let's catch up with these boys real quick. Dropping bodies as they go. Covering each other. Nade comes out from Flaxion. Is it going to hit? No. Godsend sees that one and is able to fall back a little bit here. Slowly but surely here, Core Squad pushing in with the garrison. Expect crazy reinforcements from behind to support this attack right now. You can see the respawns right on point here from BTS2. BST2. Sorry, they're not a Korean pop band. Fritten gets 1, gets 2. Fritten looking to take this one himself. Pushes into the point right now. Can he? No. Karabar gets the kill. And I believe the OP stays up for now. Yeah, OP stays up. Damn, that was really close there. Karabar with the save onto the OP, not allowing the core squad to get onto this point. Very, very lucky play. 17 minutes to go here on Greyhound Night, and it is very close. Core looking to take this point back for the third or fourth point, for the third or fourth time. Really has been the third or fourth time here. See a bombing run. Obviously, I think that's an allied bombing run going in on the backside there. If we rotate out of this one, you can see on the right side of your screen that's probably gonna be an allied bombing run looking to neutralize. Hold the phone. No, that wasn't. That was an Axis bombing run. I guess they're concerned with that kind of push. Kind of weird considering it's on the wrong side of the river there, and it's very easy to kill people moving on the river there. Regardless, that's where the commander drops it. You can see iPony's back in the mix here from FDC, looking to take out the rest of the players he didn't have the chance to earlier, in a really nice spot. Does he get the satchel down? Ooh, satchel. Satchel won't take out that OP though. Now, if iPony can just get a little further along here, I wonder if he can prox the outpost. I think it's just a little too far. If he keeps going down to the west though, is he able to get... Yes, he is! He gets it! iPony with the play, crushes the OP under the noses here of the BST2 squad. Gets killed. I don't care. That's hashtag worth right there, ladies and gents. iPony with the plays on the backside of the point. No spawn now on point for that BST2 squad. And I don't see the squad leader up. So he's going to have to respawn at a backwards garrison and run all the way back to the point. Really crazy. 15 minutes to go here, and it just there isn't the commitment here from the Axis team to take this point back. If I was iPony, I'd be yelling, hey, we got the OP on point, let's push, let's push, let's push. You can see great OP there, close to point. iPony's able to spawn really close to point. That's something that core does, the core squads do, that it's very nice. They're aggressive, their OPs are aggressive. You know, they enable the respawns to come in really hard and fast on point. Now, it's going to be an east-west fight. Here you can see the Gary. You can't see the Gary. Where's the Gary? There's ought to be a Gary here. There's the Gary. You can see the Gary now on the west, kind of southwest side. In the open though, a few members of core or Cinti here, Para gets down. Gray gets a good position on the strong point, and nobody's getting back to point from the allies. You can cover everything. In fact, Godsend right now, taking matters into his own hands. Let's go on board with Godsend here, see how many kills he can get. In a good spot on this AT gun. Static AT gun, looking for kills. Gonna have to watch out. Alex on the backside takes one or two shots, not able to finish it off. Godsend rotates in time. Nice recovery there, regardless of the amount of blood that's splattered on the floor from getting shot. You can see Bierkules and Karabar crawling right now. Godsend's going to put a stop to that right away. Getting one. Doesn't get the second kill, though. And he's pushing for this Gary. Gotta watch out. He's exposed in the open. He's going to get taken out by Rude there. Unfortunately, exposes himself for too long. Not in cover. And cap race. Cap race. Not really a cap race. More of a cap fight starting off here. Allies looking a little worse for wear here. Illuminator and Hutch are just a little too far to the west to be, you know, really doing a lot of damage on point here. There just isn't enough cover for them to move up closer though. All right, we got iPony, Cinti, and Mr. Zinker on point. Cap progress nearing 50% here for the Axis team. Can they do it this time? I mean, Fritten dies. I don't know. Trading kills back and forth. Respawns coming in here from the Axis, but the good positions that the Axis had, namely on the south side here with this AT gun, were lost. I feel like if the Axis just stayed in that position and stopped the move back to point, they could have held and maybe taken this point. They do lose that point, and the Allies are looking to punish right now, pushing out, and honestly, the Allies have more numbers also. Artillery also dropping here, going to be a hard thing to contest with for the Axis, but look at the kills coming out from Humpel and Para and Joker, dropping 3 or 4 of the allies, just out killing right now, it seems. Going to be able to continue cap progress here. Really good job here from the core squad. Mr. Zinker in the play, Belos, Kale, shout out to all you boys, you're doing work. Bombing run from the backside though, going to be threatening. Gonna wipe out a bunch. Kale goes down too. Belos goes down. Beautiful bombing run. Does it get more on point? No, but it wipes essentially everybody and their mother who is pushing down from that Gary. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's check the map right now. Yeah, Gary goes down to no supplies to follow up. I'd expect a new Gary to be there soon. I'd expect rotations from supply members on point to get that Gary up. But for now, no Gary up. The push-in comes back from the allies. And just like that, we are seeing cap progress on the critical sector here of the Axis. Whew. Oh, and this is not just any cap progress. This is definitely an airhead. Where's this airhead? Let's look for the respawns right now. It's going to be far off on the backside over here. Oh, no, it's a Gary. Wow, Gary goes up even better. Gary goes up on the backside, and oof, Axis get a little too cocky with their defensive line, push a little too far off the back point, and it's a cap race right now. It's a cap race that the Axis is winning. I mean, big asterisks on winning. You can see at the top of your screen, Madeline Farm, not a lot of blue bodies left on point. So it's tight, but the allies have steady cap progress here. Let loosers need to fall back right now. 501 ES needs to fall back right now. Leave one guy in the front line. I don't even know if you need one guy in the front line because they're pretty far pushed up. You know, they're jockeying for that mid position between the points. But definitely fallbacks needed. Something's needed to deal with this Gary on the backside. You can see it's kind of a weird spot here for the Axis. They're caught between both points. They haven't completely cleared out the middle ground yet, but they're also not in a position to secure their backside. Oh, it's so close. So close on this one. It's going to come down to the wire. 9 minutes left to go. Honestly, this could end here. I would love to see the airhead saved in the Axis to go back to 2-3 and then just drop an airhead right away on the midpoint and end up winning this game. That would be absolutely insane, I think. How do you guys think it's going to end? I think I've asked that question 3 or 4 times. Honestly, I don't understand. It's crazy how many times this is rotated back and forth. Gonna check the map quickly. Gonna see if that Gary's down. No, still off OPs. The push is still coming in. Axis, though, looking very good right now to take this point back. They've cleared that southwestern side. I'm going to check real quick to see if there's a Gary up. No, Gary's down. That's being cleared out. Good job there. And that was one of the main things that they were losing this Madeline Farm point to, was that garrison no longer there. I would love to see, you know, Fritten, FTC, Zinker, Pony, Cinti move closer and get in that hard point, because the cap race is on right now. And if the allies can stall just a little bit, it's gonna be really dangerous here for the Axis team. Cap race is on though. 8 minutes to go. It's anyone's game. The Axis control the strong point on Madeline Farm. The allies control the strong point on the backside. And honestly, the Axis need more bodies in the strong point right now, because I'm looking on the other side of the screen and the allies have the strong point completely secured. All the allies need to do right now is, if they have a reinforce, plop that down and keep 2 bodies or 3 bodies in the point. Don't know if it's going to happen though. Axis are so close here. This could be the time they go back 3-2. It's 99%. What do the allies have? They don't have anything. The Axis take it. They're back 3-2. They're back in the game here. Now, what do they have to go immediately and challenge for the midpoint? Wow. 3-2 Greyhound Night. 7 minutes to go. They have to start capping within the next 5 minutes if they want to do something at Pillbox. It needs to start almost right away. Checking the map, though, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. A recon vehicle right now, you can see the half track getting pulled up by Cobra, but a recon vehicle with recon squads to drive around would be huge right now and get on to Pillbox. The only guys that are there are Lebian and Drakis, but they're not even moving to get garrisons up. Let's check out where they're at. So there they are, and I can see why. You got a full HTD squad right in the way. Rude also in the way. If there was going to be a garrison, it would have to come out right around here. And I don't know. I don't see it. Cap progress also being made again on Madeline Farm. But I think the Allies are going to hold this one. This is looking like it's going to be a 3-2, barring like an insane airhead bombing run play. I just don't know if the timer is going to be there to have the bombing run at the end of the game. I mean, it would be crazy. I would lose my mind if it happened, but I think this one's going to end 3-2 here. Kudos to the Axis team for getting back into this one. They almost lost this. They tried so many times to take back this Madeline Farm point, and they ended up succeeding on it, taking it back, and now look to get back into the game. The respawn wave there, though, is very telling. I don't think, unless they get a lucky airhead, unless they yeet a tank in there, like really just drive a tank super fast in there, use recon, use a light tank if you can, get it in a nice position where maybe it goes in front of the airhead, so even if it gets destroyed, respawns can come in. That's the only thing I can see to challenge here. But I don't know if there's the points. You can see also there's a tank here in the middle of the field. Let's actually go on board with this tank, see what he's up to. BST2 tank with Willy Wonka, 76. Looking to get some kills here. Also looking to not eat those rockets. Nice little dodge there, you can see at the last minute. Don't know if that was intentional. Gonna have to watch out behind though, or you're gonna get stuck. Commander needs to act as a backup camera. Britain, I think, tried his luck a little bit too much though, as he's getting lit up right now. Ooh, tank shot comes in. Hold the phone. Where was that from? Whoa, oh, there it is. Tiger appears out of nowhere. Gonna be licking its chops at a 76 in the open field. Takes out the 76. 76 had no clue where that Tiger was. You can see almost when we were on the 76, we couldn't really see the Tiger. Oh, second challenger appears from the right side. Where are those shots coming from? From the left there, rotate a little bit. Tiger's not in a great spot right now. It's 8-2 shots already. Third shot ricochets there. Can the Tiger win this trade? Another ricochet. Not hitting a lot of damage. We can't really see what that other tank is. Looks like it's retreating there. Almost getting the hit on the last shot there. You can see the 76 retreating. 501 ES 76 missing a few of his shots. Not able to finish off the Tiger for its compatriots there. I don't know if he's completely in cover here. I think he's in enough cover where I don't think the Tiger can get the kill. Let's see if the 76 has a peek on this though. Actually, I can't even see the Tiger right now. He's somewhere up in these parts here. I don't think the 76 should know where he is because he did shoot him, but he's having a hard time acquiring him again. What it looks like at least. See shots coming out, not really landing. See if we can spot out this Tiger. Okay, so Tiger's a little bit more to the left than we thought. Pillbox looks like it's gonna be defending well enough. Yeah, and I think that Tiger's good to go. Checking back in. Oh my gosh, we might have got that airhead. Bombing run drops in the backside. Now where's the airhead? I mean, there's the airhead. Oh my god, Gluminola and Flaxion run by it. They run right by the Axis airhead. And it's operational now, it's working. No way. No way, did that just happen? Smoke comes in, nobody's gonna see it. That is an insane airhead, oh my god. Respawn waves come in, does anybody see it? Super runs by it, Trevdes runs by it. Unfortunately, the airhead's hot and nobody can spawn in. Oh my god, do they run off of the airhead here and it goes live? 2 minutes left to go, 20 seconds to start capping. Trebidus is right on the airhead. Nobody can see it because of the smoke. This is absolutely insane. Airhead's still up. There's too many bodies around it, and the already landing isn't doing enough to clear it off. It's up. It's available to spawn in. Are we going to see a spawn wave here? I'm sorry for the map. I'm going absolutely insane. Where's the spawn wave? Oh my God. Is it up? Going to be up for long enough to spawn in? Come on. There's the spawn wave. Absolutely insane. 20 people spawning in on the airhead. Where's the cap progress now? Holy crap. I cannot believe that just happened. Apologies. I'm going crazy over here on this side. Huge spawn wave comes in. I don't think it's going to be late enough. Though it's too late. Not enough time here to make this work onto Pillbox. Only a minute 30 left. You need at least 2 minutes to cap. There's the cap progress or contestation, but it's just a little too late. If only that had happened about 2 minutes earlier. That is the most insane airhead I've ever seen in my life. There's the cap progress. Can we go into overtime here with this? Oh, but it's a cap race on both sides. The Axis are losing Madeline Farm as that happens. Let's get on board with you guys, and there's nobody left there for the Axis. Regardless of what happens in this game, that was possibly the most insane airhead I have ever seen in my life. Wow. Just absolutely crazy airhead here on Greyhound Night. What a beautiful airhead, landing right beside the outpost and the smoke concealing it. 43 seconds to go. Cap race on both sides. What's going to happen here? It is coming down to the wire. I don't think there's going to be enough time, though, for the Axis team to take this one. 32 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Oh, my God. It is so close here. Both teams have about 50% cap race off of just the most insane airhead play you have ever seen in Hell Let Loose, let alone like competitive Hell Let Loose. It's absolutely insane. 14 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What a game, guys. Greyhound Night, thank you so much for joining. My name is HeathenHammer here. 1 second to go. The match ends 3-2 in a defeat.